Des from Aro-Tarot here, and today I have a video that's not like tarot related or vlog or anything like that. Basically like more so like now, like with like my spiritual path, like I finally like feel like I found like where I need to be. Like I've always like had like an interest and felt like it was kind of my thing, you know, like since I was like a kid, and just nothing really fit. And like even just when I finally found like my own like belief system and just stuff like that, like I still couldn't, it still felt like out of place in a way. And I finally found like that thing that I was missing. And the big like way that this happened actually deals with like what this video is about. I might make like a video just like on like maybe like my spiritual journey through the years. Like that might be an interesting video, you know? Like because then I could like look back on it too and be like, ah, the good old days. Or like, oh, those days I was an idiot. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, looking back at like 8th grade Des, I'm like, says that stuff was so not right for you. And then the stuff before that was like being like a Roman Catholic, so you know. But anyway, the one thing that really made me realize, Des, like, you should have been doing this the whole time. And how I came to realize it, like I said, like, you know what the video's about by the title, you know. And that's like just how I charge my wand. That was kind of like the first thing where I was like, wait a minute. Is there like witchcraft around this stuff? And I like looked it up, you know, like on Witchblur, and I'm like, it is a thing. Des, you're a fucking idiot. Of course it's a thing. You know, so it's like, but anyway, here, I'm gonna look up to see what the name of, that store is that I got my wand at real quick, because, like, honestly, I can't really remember at the moment. It'll be in my purchases, like, one sec. I'll look it up while I'm talking. So basically, wands are something that I like, but there was something that I didn't really, like, necessarily, like, needed. I think really the only, like, wands that I've ever really, like, wanted to get is maybe, like, I don't know, like, Luna from Harry Potter's wand, because I love her. And then, like, Voldemort, which, like, not because I like his character, but, like, with the wand test, like, literally my wand is exactly the same as his, except for it's shorter, because, you know, I'm a shorter person. And wands were never really something that, like, here it is, something that, like, was really, like, something that I felt like didn't really need to be in, like, practice. But then, like, I kind of came across this store, like, a while ago, and I really like their wands. It's like, well, if they one day have one that, like, I really want, then, like, maybe I'll finally get one. And this store is called, Just a Level, and it's on Etsy. And, like, they make, like, freaking, like, beautiful wands. And I was just kind of, you know, every so often I kind of just look at their wands, see what they have. And then I saw they had a wand inspired by Phantom of the fucking Opera. And I was like, take my money, you know, like, I had to have it, because I love Phantom of the Opera, you know, and, like, a wand inspired by it, like, hell yes, give me. And their wands are unique, so, like, no two wands are the same, so obviously they only had one Phantom of the Opera wand, and I'm like, put this money in my account, like, tomorrow, like, just do it, I need my, you know, because I use a debit card, just put it in my account, I'm just gonna buy this one, and I did, and I fucking loved it. I have, it is in one of my videos from earlier, when I got it, and I was like, I got this wand this month, and it's cool, but I hadn't really used it, because, like, it's just, like I said, it felt like there was something missing, but it's, like, just when I was waiting for this wand to come, I knew how I wanted to use it, and actually, I haven't used it for the main purpose that I got it for yet, just because I've been really slow with that. Like I want to use it for this one tarot deck, you know, just put some good vibes in those cards, you know, man, like, just put that passion in them, you know, like with the help of the wand, you know, channeling that shit. But I only have like 3 cards done, so like I want to wait till like maybe I gotta get a few more, and then I'm just gonna be all like, you know, but I had decided, while I was literally waiting for it to come in the mail, that I was going to use the swan, and charge it in a way that I had never heard of. It just the idea popped into my head, and it felt so right, because like, which this is my wand, like, look at these skulls, like, it's gold and black, like, literally, like, this is perfect. It's just like, literally, it is perfect. I love it. And it's just, it makes me think so much of Eric, which, if you don't know Phantom of the Opera, like, that's the Phantom's name. It's Eric. Obviously, if you come, like, from the musical, you would know that, because, like, if you only know the musical, like, they literally just call him the Phantom the whole time. Even though he's, you know, his name's Eric. Yes, I love this one. Like, it's just perfect. And while I was waiting for it to come, like, I had already figured out exactly how I wanted to charge it. And like I said, I'd never heard of anyone charging a wand like this before. I'd never really even, I think I had looked up, like, how to charge a wand, and I was like, okay. And, you know, just kind of putting, you know, like, the energy in it, and I was like, thinking about the wand, and I'm like, you know what Eric would want me to do? You know, this is a Phantom of the fucking Opera wand, like, inspired by, you know, like, I know how I should charge this wand. And I should charge this wand literally with fucking music. Like, I'm swearing a lot in this video, but like literally, like, charging it with fucking music. And so just even while I was waiting for the wand to come, I knew how I wanted to charge it. And I've done it, and like it just felt very right. Like, and that was kind of what sparked me into realizing that the piece that I was missing, because I'm not really like, I like nature, but I'm not really the kind that just goes out in nature or plants flowers or does any, like, if I'm doing any things with flowers, which I want to end up getting a book and just kind of writing down the meanings in, like, my, you know, my book. Actually, what I'll be doing is I'll be drawing the flowers, not actually using the flowers, because I'm very much under the belief that you don't need shit for spells. Like, it's very much on the intention setting. Like, the things that you add to it is more so because you feel like it'll add to it. But like someone telling you need to go and buy all this stuff, like, no, you don't have to do that. Like, that's always been like my idea behind it. Like, why do I need all these things just to cast this, you know? Especially since you can write your own spells anyway. But yeah, I would just draw the flowers. So I'm not really, like, I think the only thing that's, like, really nature, like, just on my altar, I have feathers, but I'm not, like, a bird person. My Nana's just, I've had feathers that my Nana's given me, and then she's given me more, so, like, I've incorporated them into my altar. For, like, even some more, like, air element, because, you know, like, that's kind of, like, my favorite element. And then, like, I have crystals. I really like crystals. And, like, crystal meanings is something that I've incorporated into, like, my practice. But, like, nature stuff, like, no, like, I don't even follow, like, the Wheel of the Year. Like, you don't have to, man. Like, I'm not a holiday person. So, like, I don't even remember what I was talking about. But, oh, yeah, just, like, nature things, not really my thing. So, like, because I didn't really have any of that, which is kind of, like, the base of, like, most witchcraft you usually see. Usually there's something to do with, like, nature. Or at least crystals, or, like, maybe, like, astrology, or, like, cosmic energies, or something like that. But I just didn't have any of that. And so, like, now I have it, and it's music, and charging the wand is how it started. So, I just keep talking, because it's like, yes. So essentially, what I've come to, when I was thinking about this, is I was literally thinking, especially of, like, my favorite adaptation of Phantom of the Opera. Like, she just calls him, like, Maestro. She doesn't know his name. And it's like, that's how I should charge the wand. Because what is a wand? You know, it's like, I got this beautiful, beautiful stick. You know, it is a freaking gorgeous, well, actually it's a wooden dowel, but, you know, it's a stick. And you know what people use sticks for? Conducting. And, like, literally, like, it just came to me that I should charge the wand by conducting, essentially. You know, just feeling the music. So, in order to charge it, what I do is I put on a song that is relevant to, like, the spell or intention or whatever. And I just get into it, you know. I close my eyes, and I just feel the music, and I just start with the beat, you know. Just freaking yes, and getting into it, and feeling it. And, like, to me, like, I imagine, as best I can, I'm very, very bad at visualization. Like, really, really, really bad. Doesn't matter if my eyes are open, doesn't matter if they're closed. If anything, just thinking, like, that it's there is a lot easier because I can't really visualize. Unless I'm, like, laying in bed thinking about, like, fictional characters, like, just saving them and just being in queer platonic relationships with them because it's, like, they're so cute. You know, like, that's about as close to visualizing anything that I can get. So I try to, but anyway, it's more so, I'm thinking more so of the idea that it's happening because that's a little bit easier for me because I can't really visualize, like, actually energy. It's more so, like, there's energy, you know, there's energy, you know, and it's the movement of this just causing energy because, like, literally movement and physics. But it's not just that, like, I'm going in a beat when I'm talking now, but, like, it's not just that, like, it's not just the movement, you know, it's also, like, the feeling, because, like, music is such, like, a powerful and, like, magical thing, you know, like, it's freaking, like, magic, man, like, it's just, and it's so freaking beautiful and passionate and, like, amazing, and, like, you get all those feelings when you're listening to music, and you just start feeling it, and then, like, just the power of that, like, I just feel it, and, like, imagine it, like, charging the wand, and just going into it, and, like, that's how I've come to, like, charging the wand, like, just feeling the music, you know, like, just, literally, that is something fucking Eric would do, you know, like, you know, you're my angel of music, you know, I'm just getting all into it, you know, like, just getting in and feeling the passion of the music and just the movement, and then also, like, when it comes to spells, like, what I found to be even more helpful with incorporating is also, like, just kind of, like, just kind of humming, or maybe I'll start singing to myself while I'm doing it, because I find that it's helpful. You know, just not even, like, really singing, because, like, that's not my singing voice. You know, like, just kind of doing it to yourself, just singing, and I feel like it makes it so much easier when you go from one step to another. Just keep going with the music, you know, it makes everything flow so nicely. And so I'll kind of just do this, and sometimes, like, when I got the crystals out, you know, I just go boop, 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 you know, like, boop, doop, doop, doop. It's just, And then finally, when, like, I'm ending a spell, like, I have, like I said, I'm not good at visualizing, so, like, visualizing, like, the spell activating, it's not easy for me to see the energy going from the wand, like, to the thing. I have to, like, really just put it in my mind that it's happening. Activating the spell, like, I can vision it a little bit better, like, kind of like a beam of light, like, going up or something. Like activating the beacon. But, like, ending it, I was just trying to think of, well, how am I gonna end it, you know? I got my wand, and then I was like, God. you know, like literally, like I was in band, so it's just, you know, just ended, like just using the wand to end it, you know, and then like it ends, the beacon's gone, and it's just, it feels so well and it flows so well together. And like there's probably other people that like music witches that probably charge wands like a conductor. I just don't know of any. Like it just came to me, you know. So I feel like this is something that's like different, and like I think just like the ideas I have when it comes to like practice wise, and just I'm very much with the idea like literally you could do witchcraft however the fuck you want. Like you don't have to do that and that and that. Like it's very much kind of like your own thing. Like just there's so many different kinds of witches out there. Like you don't have to like go all the whole naturey route. Like one of the favorite people that I follow, although like she does believe in the idea of like having like objects for spells, which I disagree with, but besides that, like I love all of her stuff, and she's a cosmic witch. Like that's the energy she works with. It's not like naturey going outside. No, it is the stars and the sun and the planets, you know, and the moon. Like cosmic energy. And like if I was more into like that kind of stuff, like astronomy, then like I'd be all for it. Like it's really interesting and cool, and I don't know, like that's why I thought maybe like having a video on that would be cool, but I thought I'd just kind of start simply, and this video is already longer than I was thinking. I'm just you know, like I love my wand. And it's like now it's got a place, you know. It's not just something that's pretty, you know. It's just I just love it. And actually me incorporating that is how like I actually the reason why I didn't like think of following this god. I just kind of mentioned him because I felt like I had an extra like insert for like my, I don't know, some people would probably consider this like a book of shadows or like a grimoire. I just call it like my TN of witchy magic-y stuff. Since I don't ID as a witch, even though like witchcraft, you know, it's like yes. The charm's backwards, it's bothering me, I'll fix it later. So like I just don't really call it that because it makes me think of like when I was younger and all those attempts. But like, yeah, I was just like, I just mentioned him because at first I was like the one that I like am usually attracted to when it comes to like, because I just stay in one pantheon, since that's what, you know, the Titaness and the goddess that I do worship like, specifically the goddess who was the first one, you know, and then I just kind of mentioned him, and then they were like, bitch, yes, work with him. Fucking see if he's cool, if you like devoting yourself to him, man. Like fucking yes. And I'm like, okay, like let me talk to Themis now. And she's like, yes. Got the 3 of Cups 3 times. And so like yeah, just music is how like literally like my trio was finally complete. And it's just yes. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking, and I feel like all that should be like another video. Maybe I'll literally film that right after this because I'm in a mood to talk. Just got back from like a movie premiere like an hour ago. So I'm pretty awake. But yeah, like that's just kind of like how I've decided to charge my wand. Like literally like freaking music and feelings and movement and passion and just everything that is like perfect like that. And just how could I not? Like how can I not with this wand, you know? But yeah, the original purpose was to take this and to do that, to charge. Didn't know how it would work exactly, but the idea was to do that and to charge my paintings for the tarot deck that I've got like 3 cards done for. I've been very, very lazy with getting it together, but the cards are at least planned out for a Phantom of the Opera deck. And probably listening to music maybe from the musical, or maybe just music in general that makes me think of Phantom of the Opera. I don't know. Maybe just music. And just putting like that music into the cards, you know. But yeah, like that's just how I just with the wand. And I thought that that it's something that's different, that I could share. And yeah, just that's pretty much it. So anyway, before I blab too much, because I usually have a tendency to never know when to shut up, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Anyway, I'm Des from Aro-Tarot, and I'm logging off, so bye.